Hello, let me go ahead and share my screen with you. So this is going to be kind of a quick demo on how to add an assignment that allows your students to submit recordings. So you would go to, let me back up. Sometimes I get a little ahead of myself. You would go to your module. So this is going to be, say, my practice module, and I'm going to click on the add right here. So I'm going to add an item, and the item I'm going to add is an assignment. Now within that assignment, it's going to be a new assignment, and I'm going to give it a title. The title would be video of, let's say, your experience. I'm just making up an assignment for you. And then we would add the item. And now what we have is a placeholder right here for video of your experience. So click on that placeholder there. Okay. Now this is your assignment. What you can do is you can give, and we're going to edit right here. And then we're going to click here on the rich content right here. So we're going to type up instructions for this assignment. Okay. We're going to give it points. So let's say that's a 10-point assignment. This will be, say, this is my class. We're going to say participation homework, or you could create a new group. And so we can call this group video assignments. That's completely up to you. Add a group. And then this is going to be by points. It will count towards the final grade. And right here where it says submission, we're going to go ahead and say online submission. And we're going to say that it's a media recording. Okay. And then it's not a group assignment, doesn't require peer reviews. Here you would just give the date. So let's say that it is available right now and that it is due within less than a week, and that we're giving them an until date. All right, now we're going to go ahead and save and publish. If a student of yours wasn't able to make the deadline for this for whatever reason, then you can go into edit, scroll all the way to the bottom, and instead of changing the deadlines here, if it's just one student, you're going to hit the add button, and then you're going to assign this to a specific person, right? So you would put in the name of the person or people in the class who need the additional information. I normally give them the same parameters, so the same sort of due dates and everything, because I want to make sure that I remember that this assignment was an exemption and that it was late. It's still late. I normally don't penalize students for late work, but I do want to acknowledge that it was late. So I might just give them an extra 24 hours. So you can see here, February 1st, this is when this is going to close for this new student who had the incident or accident or whatever. But this will be the normal time, and this is for everyone else. Then again, you save. And there you go. So in order to check how the students will view this, you can go down to settings and then click on student view. Now, in my case right now, that module is not published. So if the student were go into my course, they would see that nothing is published. So that would be an indication for me to leave student view, to go back to my modules, and I can see, oh yes, that's right, that's not published. Publish it, go back into student view, click right there, student view, to take a look at it. And so here it is, video of your experience. I'll click on that. And then here I will have a submit assignment button. So when I click submit assignment, then I will have the media recording, right? So I can click on media recording. Now because my camera's are already being used right now to use Zoom, there may be issues, so little tech issues. But on a normal day, you should be able to go in, click allow, and then allow, and then go ahead and record whatever it is, me llamo Monica, and then just go ahead and save it, and then they can go ahead and submit it. So again, right now my video is having issues because I'm using Zoom to record this for you. All right, so we're going to leave student view if we can. Leave student view. But I hope that gives you an idea of how to do that. Another way would be to say that you are allowing document uploads. And if you do that, let me see, well, let me see, I think I've put myself in a little loop. If you allow document uploads, that means that then they can go ahead and upload an MP4, for example. So instead of clicking on media, you would just click on online submissions, and the document can be an MP4. So again, I've put myself into a loop here, I think, but let me see. So right here, if I go into edit, for here, media, instead of the media, I would go ahead and click on file uploads. I'll be with you in a second, recording something. So then right here, you will click on file uploads. You can even restrict the file upload and tell them that you want an MP4 if you want, or you can leave this blank and then just tell your students to create an MP4 on their phones or wherever they do that, their computers, and to upload it here with file uploads. So you could really keep both of these checked. So I'm going to stop sharing with you, and I really hope that this helped. Please feel free to contact me or come on down to the TLC, and we can try to work through this together. Right. Have a great day. Bye.